everyone. This is I got it backwards, The Ship Who Sang, and by Blood and by Salt. Now, so I almost decided to skip this week because this is a negative one and just do a video on something hopefully I'll like next week. The Ship Who Sang by Anne McCaffrey, some 1960 science fiction, and I heard so much about this throughout life and decided to finally get it. And it advertises itself. It's right here in the description. It's got an exclamation point right with the last sentence. As a child, she was going to die. She had a huge birth defect, and so her brain and body are uploaded into this spaceship, and she's going to go apply the spaceways and take passengers and cargo and stuff like that. Then one day she fell in love with a great big exclamation point. Well, yeah, for 2 pages, then he dies. Then we move on. In the next short story, she's taking a passenger somewhere, and then she gets somewhere, and then this dude comes on board, and he has trouble with the coffee maker. And it's about around page 50-something. I gave up. This was not interesting at all. Sorry. By Blood, by Salt, by J.L. Odom. Now, I said negative, but like 80% of this book had me. I'll explain. So you have a coup festering in this fantasy land with an emperor. I shouldn't say nobody likes the guy. He has obviously people who support him. But there's a coup going on. And it starts out with some actual political maneuvering that I actually found enticing. Sitting in the middle of it is a Zetla, and he was captured as a young child in war with another country, and so he basically he's a conscript. They call it a debt soldier. Now he's the themes in these books. There's 2 that intertwine so well. One of bigotry and one of fear of the unknown, and so nobody likes a Zetla. In his land he has to serve. He can be put to death at any time. All someone has to do is, with authority, has to do is snap their fingers. He is part of a battalion, however, and in his time with that battalion, they have come to know him and trust him. And he's, when the captain dies, he becomes in charge. And a lot of the people that are outside this battalion, who are noblemen and soldiers and captains and so forth, have a very big problem with this. So they are tasked by the emperor. The emperor has this, let's say, cowardly brother who's just nothing as a person, but he wants to make use of him as a bit of a tool. And the coup wants to use him as a tool to take over, and so on. The political maneuvering goes. So they take this battalion and send it out into this desert to go capture a devil or jinn or something. These unknown things. No one's seen them before. Or they never lived to tell the tale or something. Or they live to tell the tale, but no one comes back saying what these devils really are. But no one's captured one. No one's gone in and defeated their land. So they go in. Dudes start dropping dead left and right. I can't remember how many it was, like 20-something. But they capture it. Or shall I say her. It's person. But there's this scene where you see things from her point of view. You're inside her brain. And there's a lot of that in this. This is a lot of... matter of fact, the events aren't numerous. It's just a lot of let's go here, and then there's a lot of inner thought and dialogue and such. With her, though, it was enticing because you're getting this devil and hearing its thoughts, and they're diabolical and scheming. Oh, okay, maybe this is a magical being or something. Nope. So this kept me hooked. I mean, I really needed to know, and it's actually well written, if slow. But about the 80% mark, 90% mark, I realized, this isn't a one-shot. It's the first in a trilogy. And so I'm not going to get anything tied up unless the devil is in disguise, and she's like, I'm going to hide this. She's just a person who can manipulate. She manipulates very well. Silver tongued, they keep calling her. Interesting. It was just interesting to a point. And then when I realized it's coming to an end without actually coming to an end, I'm like, it's not good enough that I want to continue it. And I didn't get what I wanted out of it with them. It's like a no magic fantasy is what that is right there. So well written. It really is a good piece of writing. Just didn't keep me. Whoops. Bad reading week. So hopefully next week, I picked this up on not quite a whim. I walked around the bookstore a couple times after I noticed it. I don't know what something about Tomorrowland. I have no idea what that is. From the creators of Tomorrowland. I don't know what that is. This is the Great Library of Tomorrow. You give me a title like that. Come on. This is by Rosalia Aguilar Salas. The Book of Wisdom Trilogy, Book 1. When shadows fall, unity is the only defense. Helia has served as the sage of hope for the Great Library of Tomorrow for centuries. Oh, so she's a long-lived individual here. She is one of the chosen few who embody and protect the values of humanity across the numerous realms of Paperworld, which are connected within the library itself via magical portals controlled by the Book of Wisdom. But even her hope is tested when she and her partner, Xavier the Sage of Truth, are attacked while visiting the famous Rose Garden in the realm of Silvra. Wounded and in shock amid a storm of fire, they are confronted by a deadly figure known to them as the Ashman. With the garden destroyed and its dragon protector missing, Xavier sacrifices his life so that Helia can return home to warn the other sages. But there she finds the Book of Wisdom, always a guide to the sages, eerily silent. With the Ashman gaining strength, Helia soon finds herself in a race against time, searching for clues to the origins of their foe and any possible way to defeat him. Okay, magic library stuff. I remember, I can't remember what the last one was. The Book That Wouldn't Burn. I liked it, but it wouldn't. I didn't go for it. There was another one whose title is escaping me, and I didn't care for that one. So hopefully this one pays off. People taking care of magic library stuff. This better be good. So there you go. That is next week. That is all. Quick one. This is the turmoil of. I was able to have time to read this one, just because I didn't finish this one so fast, and time is limited. So this is what you get. That's about it. There we go. Hopefully that's great. See you next week. Bye then.